Mm. Aloha, good morning everyone. Today is August 21st, and welcome to today's episode of the 11-9-6792 weekly update. And it's for the week of August 16th through the 22nd. First of all, big shout out to our sponsor and our hosting location for today, Lanterns Restaurant and Tavern. If you haven't tried them yet, they have an awesome prime rib, and it's available from Thursday through Sunday. They open at 12 o'clock and are available from 12 to 9 on Thursday and 12 to 10 on Friday and Saturday, and they close at 9 again on Sunday. So prime rib is available from Thursday through Sunday at Lanterns Restaurant and Tavern, which is where we're broadcasting out of. So first up on today's segment, we have our high school sports. So Waianae High School has a game today at 5:30. JV starts at 5:30, and varsity will follow. And we are challenging Kailua High School. So if you're not doing anything and would like to support our Sea Riders, make sure to go and watch them. They'll be at Kailua High School. And Nanakuli Golden Hawks was supposed to travel to Kealakehi today for their game, but unfortunately the game, due to the tropical storm that is approaching, that should impact the island of Big Island here shortly over the next day or so. So they canceled that to make sure that everybody was safe during the storm, and we know from Tropical Storm Lala, the impacts that happened was pretty severe on Hawaii Island. So for the upcoming events this week, we have the Farm Resource Fair in Makeke happening today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Waianae Comprehensive. It is an event that is free to the public. They're going to start at 10 o'clock. They'll also have lunch provided at 12:15, and raffles and prizes at 1:30. And this is put on by Go Farm Hawaii, Agricultural Stewardship, Elepaio, and Makeke, which is the Waianae Comps Farmers Market, as well as Hanai Kaiaulu. So if you'd like to register for this event, make sure to go to www.gofarmhawaii.org. Tomorrow, August 22nd, we have a Waianae Coastal Mapping meeting, and they're going to be showing you how to learn how to map your community. So community mapping basically involves with the information provided by those who live in a community in regards to important places and coastal changes that anyone notices, and this can provide important information to any organizations that work with those type of things. And the people hosting that event is Kingdom Pathways, Carmen de Guzman and Joseph Simpliciano. So if you'd like to attend, you can visit kingdompathways.info/pili-na-moku, or you can screenshot this and click on the QR code. Also happening tomorrow around the same time, so if you can go to one and then go to the other, if not, you can go to one or the other. They have the Makeke cooking demo, which is happening at the Waianae Makeke Farmers Market. That's going to be happening from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Waianae Mall. 86-260 Farrington Highway, and this is being hosted by Elepayo Services. Ready, Set, Go na Waianae next week, August 25th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Community Learning Center in Laili. This is put on by Ka'ala Farms, Elepayo Social Services, Pili Namoko, Hui Huliao, Hawaii Wildfire Management Organization, and the Malama Learning Center. If you'd like more information, you can email info@kaalafarm.org. And for the weather, here we have the most recent forecasted path of the impending tropical storm. It's currently a tropical depression that is making its way to become a storm, and it'll be a storm on Saturday. And as you can see, eventually 2 p.m. on Sunday, it'll be directly south of the Big Island of Big Island of Hawaii. And as you can see, this one is looking to be a lot further away from Big Island than Lala was, so hopefully the impacts will be minimal. I know people are anticipating it to be worse, but forecasting is saying that it shouldn't be as bad as Lala, so we'll keep our hopes up that it won't impact us as much. But there are two other developing systems in the Pacific right now, further towards the California coast and Mexico. So we'll keep an eye on that. Storm recovery. If you have any information that you'd like to get in regards to storm recovery, you can visit oneoahu.org, which is the state's website. It provides you with resources for storm recovery, important contacts, debris removal services, assistance and relief programs, recovery timelines, and community resources. So we have our community impact spotlight. You know, anytime we're impacted by a natural disaster, we see the community stepping up in a big way, and I wanted to take a moment to, spotlight them. There's various organizations like Elepayo Services, along with several of our politicians and upcoming politicians that stepped up and helped, as well as other nonprofit organizations, some of them being Elepayo Services, Lahui Foundation, High Risk Management, which isn't even centered in 96792, so they came into our community outside, partnered with Kalihua, also known as Saute Wahine on Instagram, as well as Darius Kila and other local organizations that help to feed and provide supplies, as well as clothing and shelter. And we just want to mahalo to all of those who helped. Any community volunteers, that helped with meals and supplies. We thank you so much, especially during this time of need. And last but not least, I wanted to make a shout out to Peterson Bowes Construction. I can't thank them enough. They're part of the reason why I can do this and support our community. So I wanted to make a shout out for them. If you have any kind of concrete work that you need, or even reshaping of the drainage in your property so that water can go a different part of your property or anything like that, feel free to give them a call, 808-495-8882. They provide free estimates, so if you have any kind of projects that you'd like to do, like say for instance building a wall to divert water from a certain area of your property, the time to do it is now before the next big storm. And once again, thank you so much for taking your time for watching us today. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, it is now back available on the Android App Store. And it is always available on the Apple App Store as well. You can visit living96792.com for the links to download the app. Or you can just search in the market. And follow us on Facebook if you haven't already. trying to increase our followers on Facebook so that way we can stream this live as well. We're streaming live right now on YouTube as well as Instagram, but I'd like to get it to Facebook, and eventually we can get content on Roku TV streaming as well, so that way our kupuna have easier access, especially those who have smart TVs but don't have access to smartphones. So thank you so much for tuning in today. We ask that you please drive safely, be pono, aloha, and thank you, and aloha. Lance,